I mean, if the price is too high, then you can either make the choice of even, looking for another place to live, or educating yourself and getting yourself up to a better place where you can live like this.
Tampa Heights, a once predominantly black neighborhood known for its 20th century homes with front porch and Bart's Tavern, set in a classic Victorian house, has been pushed toward gentrification with increased investments and developments. To some, this may seem like the neighborhood is getting a second chance, while others are losing everything in the neighborhood they once considered home. To maintain the image of the perfect neighborhood, the City of Tampa has given over 50 violation notices per week to residents. Violations include improperly prepared curbside accumulation of solid waste, accumulated junk in the yard, and inoperative vehicles. When driving past the neighborhoods, while it is common to see the for sale signs scattered around, what catches the eye is a SaveTampaHeights.com sign placed on the yards. Save Tampa Heights claim they are not anti-development, anti-townhome, or anti-density, but rather prehistoric preservation, pre-new urbanism, pre-affordability, and pre-community engagement. The residents of Tampa Heights, both old and new, had this to say about the urbanized neighborhood.
My wife always says that we lived in 3 different neighborhoods without moving. So like in the beginning, it was half the houses were empty, dilapidated, and if we saw somebody jogging or walking the dog, it was a big event. And then it changed once Ulele opened, and it was kind of like more transitional. They started building some townhomes and more people moved in. All the existing houses were done. In the last 2 years, they started building a lot of townhomes, modern homes, $1 million houses, and it got a lot more wealthy new people coming in.
It's disgusting what's happening to Tampa. I can honestly say that although I've been privileged in the sense that I haven't been hit by gentrification personally, in terms of displacement, majority of my childhood friends are gone. Majority of my friends who lived in Robles, who lived in Tampa Park, are now gone. They're living in Apollo Beach because the rent is so high. In Tampa Heights now, you can see the very bold contrast between the new luxury duplexes that they're building, and right next door is a smaller house with a burglar bar still on the windows. And when the property taxes go up, people have no choice but to sell their house and leave because they're not making that much money.
I think it's great. I think it's helping the community. I mean, this was a really bad area at one time, and now it's coming up, and I really like that, people are actually taking pride in making the community better.
I think that in terms of, I think that there's a lot of beauty in the diversity of the neighborhood, and I think that when you look at where the neighborhood has come, I think that a lot of them, so there's a difference between preserving something that's historic and then just preserving something, right? Just because something's old doesn't mean that it's historic, right? And so I think that a lot of the investment that's come into the neighborhood has actually been truly tremendous. And the reality is that things have evolved, things have changed.
It seems as though the community is on 2 different sides. Could a middle ground be achieved that works for everyone?